thrives on energy of the crowd and the people. A bit like the old gladiators from the Roman theatres and stuff to the crowd. That's me. I come alive. I come alive and I sap it all up like a sponge. And it makes me feel like I want to be alive. I love this. I'm living on the edge of my seat. It's the only thing that I can do that gives me happiness, sadness, scared, nerves. And I said to the boys, like, in the changing room, I really, really love where I am. Like, this is my comfort zone. I'm like, what? Being 60,000 people screaming your name and you got to go fight one-on-one with somebody. I said, yes, that's where I thrive. That's my life. That's what I live for. But at 34, and my cousin Caesar said, you're only in your prime. I think he's right. I'm getting better with age, like a fine wine. But we'll see. We'll see. One fight at a time. And that's all we can do. One fight at a time.
Tyson, this is Kieran Wright from the Empire Press. My question is, you're talking about Usyk and you talk about Joe Joyce, etc. What's your opinion about Anthony Joshua and also maybe also fighting him?
Nita. Zero. Not happening. I want to fight real challengers and real men who want to fight. Usyk come here tonight to do a fight, ringside, stood there, got in my face. He wants to fight. Of all the years, we live in the same country. Has anyone ever seen AJ do that to me? Get in my face at a fight and say, let's get it on like Donkey Kong.
We wasted 6 weeks on that.
And even Big Joe thought he was going to join the party. Get up, Big Joe.
Yeah,
he joined, gate crashed that party. He went, I want a piece of this. I said, right, let's just have a Royal Rumble then. I don't know. He just looks like a rabbit, doesn't he? He's got two eyes that are a bit far apart, facing opposite ways, and he's got a big gap in his teeth like a rabbit. So, without disrespecting him, he is a ugly little chavvy, isn't he? And he looks like a rabbit. So I think my dad nicknamed him the rabbit, and and I nicknamed myself the farmer. And farmer will skin the rabbit, put him in rabbit pie, and eat him up for breakfast. And that's what we're going to do with him. See nothing apart from a ugly little man. And that's what I think. But good looks don't win world titles, do they? Because if it was about good looks, then I'd never have won anything, because I'm fat as a pig, aren't I? Bald head, lanky, clumsy. Whatever people have called me over the years, 99% of it's all true, isn't it? But it's not looks that win fights. It's the inside of a man that wins a fight. Rocky Marciano wasn't a big man, but he's world heavyweight champion. Tommy Burns was 5'7", still world heavyweight champion, knocked out Jess Willard 6'6". So it's not about the size of the man, it's the fight, the size of the fight in the man. And we'll see.
What do you say when, like Bryson, people think you're unbeatable?
Listen, we're only blood and bone. I'm only here through the grace of God. And I train hard and I dedicate myself to this game. I only started taking this game serious when I got to about 30. Before then, it was all fun and games. It was just like I was able to box people and beat them with natural ability. But now I've got Sugar Hill with me and I've got my nutrition team and strength conditioning guys. I think we're moving on to the next level. And the 10 rounds that I got tonight were very, very valuable to me to take me into the next year for sure. We're going to see the biggest year of hopefully my career. 2023, we're going to get them big fights that the fans really crave. First of all, let's talk about Usyk, because now I can. Before, everyone once asked me a million questions about Usyk when I've got Chisora to beat. And as we see tonight, Chisora's no easy pushover for anybody. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm willing to take on Usyk next, whether it's going to be in Saudi Arabia or back here in the UK. It's both places will be fantastic. And let's give the fans one champion, one name, one face. Usyk's up for the challenge. He came over tonight, so fair play to him. He's not an easy boxer to figure out. He's a slick southpaw mover with very good skills, Olympic gold medalist, and he's coming on some good form. So I'm really looking forward to the challenge. But for whatever reason, like I say, a lot of big fights, and Bob's here, he's 125 years old, and he can tell you himself, sometimes the big fights sometimes don't happen for whatever reason. But I've got a good feeling this one's going to happen. But if it doesn't for X, Y, or Z reasons, then we'll have Joe Joyce at Wembley next year.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Yes, man, we made it. We made it to 2022 Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas to all the boxing familia. I just wanted to do a quick live. I'm going to be busy through the Christmas holidays with the kids. So I said, let me just say hello to my boxing familia, to my next boxing familia, which is you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say this right now. What a funny fucking picture. What a funny picture. And only Tyson Fury would put up a postcard or a picture like that about the heavyweight. When I saw that picture, man, Tyson Fury sunning Dillian White, Klitschko, Anthony Joshua, David Haye, and look at Wilder on the side, bro. Look at Wilder on the side, man. Wilder, little baby over there. Wilder, Deontay Wilder, ready to cry and burst out crying. Hey, we got to give the Gypsy King what we got to give it to him. The Gypsy King kept 2022 alive, and he still kept his belt, and he gave you 2 fucking stoppages with 1 knockout and 1 stoppage. So, yeah, man, Gypsy King made me laugh. When I saw that digital postcard, he put that up there for all the rivals. And the only reason he didn't put Usyk in there is because he's going to get Usyk next. He said, I'm waiting for Alexander Usyk now. And Usyk better get that fight signed now. Tyson Fury wants all the smoke, and Fury wants that thick smoke, bro. Fury wants that thick smoke. Yeah, that's the only reason he hasn't put Usyk in that picture. Now, let me tell you this. Once he beats Usyk, he's beating the guy who got beaten, which is Anthony Joshua. Who's he got left? Who's he got? Joe Joyce? I mean, you got the juggernaut, you got Usyk, and you got Anthony Joshua, bruv. You ain't got nobody else for the man. You ain't got nobody else for this man. This man has cleaned up everybody. And the only few guys left that, even though you guys think, yeah, well, let's get the Usyk fight. Hey, bro, a special big man will beat the special small man. Tyson Fury is the favorite against anybody. And right now, there's a couple of names left until you put him in the greatest of all time. When he beats Usyk, what are you going to say next? What are the Americans going to say next? The Deontay Wilder fanboys. What are they going to do? What are you going to say when he beats the Ukrainian Alexander Usyk? Say if Tyson Fury becomes an undisputed fighter. Let's not forget, Tyson Fury is a lineal champion right now. He is the boxing lineal champion. A lineal champion is the man who beat the man who was the longest reigning champion, and that's Tyson Fury. And nobody has ever beaten Tyson Fury for a belt. Tyson Fury gave his belt when he was going through that mental illness. And Tyson Fury gave all the belts like charity. The only reason you got Anthony Joshua and Usyk and Deontay Wilder is because Tyson Fury decided to get out of boxing for a couple of years. In fact, after 3 years, he came back when the whole world said Tyson Fury is finished. Tyson Fury was a drunk. Tyson Fury was a cocaine addict. And Tyson Fury was doing crazy shit on a regular basis. But then he came back one more time, and he's taken over boxing, not once, but twice. He took over boxing when he beat Klitschko, and then he left the sport. And then he came back and dominated, and then beat Deontay Wilder with a trilogy that you will never, ever forget for the rest of your life. That trilogy with Deontay Wilder is the most underrated trilogy that you've ever seen. Just because that trilogy happened in our lifetime, in 25 years or 40 years or 50 years, they're going to talk about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder's trilogy will live for boxing, for the rest of the boxing world, for years and years to come. They will never forget about it. How Tyson Fury came to America once, twice, and in the backyard of Deontay Wilder, destroyed him 2 times, and also beat him the first time, if you ask me. But look, what a funny postcard that is. Come on. What a funny postcard that really is, bro. Tyson Fury holding Dillian White like a baby. He got Klitschko there as the older child, and he's got Anthony Joshua there, and then David Haye and Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, hey, man, happy Boxing Day to all the boxing people. Hey, listen, mate, I wish you had a great Christmas. Give me 1 second. Let the Deontay Wilder fanboys are still dancing around. Give me a second, guys.
Move. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. That's it. Move. 1, 2.
So let's catch some of the stuff, what's going on in the boxing world today. So happy Boxing Day, and we're talking some boxing. Boxing Day is a day that's celebrated as a holiday in my country. In any Commonwealth country, whether you're Australia, you're Canadian, whether you're from New Zealand, there's only certain countries that use this Boxing Day, the day after Christmas, which is a holiday and a public holiday. Now, I don't know if Boxing Day is in America. Do you guys have Boxing Day in America as a public holiday? Or is it just us in England and in New Zealand and in Canada and Australia? Do you guys in America have a Boxing Day public holiday? Nope. Yo, let me see who's in the chat. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 second. Yo, Real Boxing TV. Danny Medina, Merry Christmas to you guys. Fratnal House. Reptile Lifestyle. Tip Bayless says, rap is up early. Rap is here early. Of course I'm early, bro. It's Christmas holidays. I'm not going to be coming like I was before. On these Christmas holidays, bro, I can't be doing the ones that I was doing before. You know what I mean? I've got both kids with me right now, and I'm enjoying my life, and I'm enjoying these days, enjoying it with my family, bro, enjoying my life here, relaxing, you know, watching old school Christmas films, and, you know, just doing what great parents and great families do. And that's what we're doing out here, bro. Yes, man. Who's this? You're retarded yourself, bro. You're over here. You're over here, so you must be a bit retarded yourself, bro. John McSmith. Happy holidays to you, John McSmith, and your family, mate. Happy Boxing Day to you, mate. Carlos Mendoza, the one and only Bruce Goes. Everybody go and support my friend from the other side of the pond in Bruce Goes. Let's see who else is in the building, mate, before we get going. Yo, man, we got Just Blaze, man. Just Blaze, what's happening with you? I hope you're doing really good, and I hope you're having a really great break, and you need it, bro. Take the best time with your family, with your loved ones, and your friends. But look, let's keep it moving, bro. What's going on in boxing right now? Boxing's a little bit dead. We're getting into 2023. But, you know, we're going to talk about a couple of things. Give me a second, and let's get Tracy.
Right, what's going on here, Donny Zondernex? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's witch, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it. But she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she didn't get the footage, so he's going to propose to Sandra again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tracy. What's going on?
So let's start with the bad news that we got a couple of days ago, man. On Christmas Eve, Jamel Charlo said that the fight is cancelled. The same Jamel Charlo that said that he wants proof and evidence against Brian Castaño, that he wanted the medical record, or he said Brian Castaño is juicing. Can we use the same shit for Jamel Charlo? Now we see a picture, but where's the medical records? You asked for medical records, Charlo. If you know your boxing, I know my boxing. Jamel Charlo said that he wants medical records when Brian Castano hurt his hand, and Jamel Charlo said that Brian Castano was taking some kind of juicing or steroids. So now we got Charlo that's postponed the fight, and the fight between the Undisputed with the guy from Aussie. You know what I mean? Tim Tszyu. And Costa Tszyu is in America right now with his son when Jamel Charlo has cancelled the fight. But is Jamel Charlo going to show us medical records? Like he insisted that he wants medical records. Right? Jamel Charlo said that he wants medical records. So how's he going to show us any medical records? Or is he juicing as well? Well, this is what it is. You know, Charlo's got a hand injury now, and the fight is postponed. Charlo's got a hand injury now, and the fight is cancelled, bro. We ain't getting this fight no more. You know what I'm saying? Dimitar, my brother. Yes, Dimitar. Merry Christmas to you, bro. Yes, sir. But look, Charlo's not going to fight now. And Charlo's not going to come to the ring until June or July. Charlo ain't coming to the ring until June or July. Should they strip him? They're not going to strip him, though. But should they strip him? At the end of the day, I don't know the rules. But look, at the end of the day, the man's got an injury. He's got an injury. An injury is an injury, though, at the end of the day. Ain't nothing a man can do with a broken hand. Charlo said that he got a broken hand. Jamel Charlo saying that he got a broken hand, bro. And now there ain't no boxing. Tim Tszyu must be looking for another opponent. Maybe Tony Harrison. Maybe Tim Tszyu versus Erickson Lubin. Maybe Tim Tszyu is going to fight another opponent now to keep himself going so he can stay in the mix, to wait for Jamel Charlo to fix his hand and let that hand get better and heal up. But that's where we're at with that fight. Jamel Charlo injured, so the fight's cancelled. We ain't getting no fight with that fight right now, bro. I'm a bit pissed off with that. I don't know about you guys, but I am a bit pissed off with it. Let's see what people are saying. Merry Christmas, rap star in the chat. Ain't nothing Charlo can do except one thing, and that's prove it. He must have had the egg weight in his raps, I guess. Nah, but look, bro. He was putting down Brian Castano. Who remembers when Brian Castano got injured? And then Charlo started saying to him, bro, show me some evidence. Charlo said to Brian Castano, show me some evidence. Show me some medical records. Right? He asked for medical records, but at the end of the day, then he started slandering Brian Castano, saying that Brian Castano's juicing. He ain't showing no medical records. So how about we use the same thing for Charlo? Charlo, why don't you put your medical records up so everybody just shuts up? So everybody just shuts up. Otherwise, they can use the same thing that you said about Brian Castano. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Brian Castano came out yesterday and said Charlo needs to show the medical records. Just like he asked me to show the medical records, you know? But ain't nobody going to show you the medical records. I remember he did that with Tony Harrison. Yeah, he did. Tip Bayless, he did do that to Tony Harrison. He said Tony Harrison's juicing. See, whenever anybody got injured versus Jamel Charlo, Charlo was there to make accusations. Charlo was accusing Tony Harrison, Brian Castano, every time they got injured. So how about you practice what you preach? How about those guys are now going to fucking start attacking Jamel Charlo, saying the same thing, what he said about them. How about use that same energy on him? He ain't going to like it. So now he probably understands that injuries are injuries. And he always downplays opponents. He always hates on his opponents when they get injured. Am I right or wrong, though? Showing your hand in a rap doesn't prove nothing. Tell them, Dimitar, that picture, in fact, could be any picture. You could be making that shit up, bro. Maybe Charlo trying to get out of the Tim Zoo fight. How about that? Maybe Charlo don't want that smoke with Costa Zoo. I'm not going to say that. No, I'm not going to say that. Charlo is the 154-pound king right now. You know what I'm saying? Charlo is the top boy at 154. And he has fought everybody. So I can't hate on that. Charlo deserves some respect here, bro. But the injury, fuck's sake, man. Boxing's already fucking slow. Boxing's already slow. We ain't got much going on anyway, bro. Smash that like button. Looks like everybody's hiding on Christmas. Hit that like button for your boy Rapstar. Or we just do a quick live and I'll get the fuck out of here and I'll catch you guys in the next one. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button if we're going to keep it moving for a little bit. Now I've got something else to tell you guys. Give me 1 sec. So let me tell you something about the Teofimo Lopez and Regis Prograis. That shit ain't gonna happen, bro. That fight ain't gonna happen. Teofimo Lopez versus Regis Prograis is not gonna happen. And here's why it's not gonna happen. First of all, Teofimo Lopez, if he wants to make it happen, he has to make it go to the purse bid. Bob Arum and Probellum, which is Richard Schaefer's company, don't even do good business. Now Teofimo Lopez got to do, he got to take this fight to the purse bid. But with Bob Arum not showing the biggest interest with the Regis Prograis and Richard Schaefer, will Teofimo Lopez bet on himself? Will Teofimo Lopez go and take that fight versus Regis Prograis, or is it just talk? Now let me say this. Jose Ramirez never took the fight for 35%. Jose Ramirez did not take the fight with Regis Prograis for 35% of the pot. Now, Teofimo Lopez hasn't got a deal on the table. He got to take this fight to purse bid. He got to take this fight and push it to get it to purse bid. He got to activate and he got to say that he's going to fight his mandatory position. Now, if Teo don't fight this fight with Regis Prograis, is he ducking? I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. If Teofimo Lopez doesn't push for the mandatory position, because he's in position, Teofimo Lopez is in position. Jose Ramirez is out of position. Will Teo take that thick smoke and get Bob Arum to try and work this deal with Richard Schaefer, or will Richard Schaefer put something to the table? Richard Schaefer don't need to bring much to the table because Teo wants Regis Prograis' belt. Now, just like Jose Ramirez, he's ducking that smoke, they say. Jose Ramirez don't want less money to fight Regis Prograis. Is Teofimo Lopez going to do the same thing and walk away and go and fight somebody else? Is Teofimo Lopez about to take over? Is he ready for Regis Prograis, bro? Because Regis Prograis got the belt and he's ready with anybody. He said, bring on that smoke. He's ready to fight Ramirez. He's ready to fight Teo. He's ready to fight Tank. He's ready to fight Josh Taylor. One thing about Regis Prograis, he wants that fucking thick smoke. Now, will Teo fight that fight? Because if he doesn't fight Regis Prograis, are people going to call him a duck? Are people going to call Tio a duck? That the real energy of Teofimo Lopez in the back of his head, he is strategically trying to get away from Regis Prograis. Is Tio going to take the motherfucking smoke with Regis Prograis, or is he going to move? Is he going to duck? Is he going to ask Bob Arum to put some money in his pocket? If Bob Arum believes in Tio, he'll put that money down. If Bob Arum believes in Teofimo Lopez, he will put that money for the fight versus Regis Prograis. At the end of the day, it's very simple. Is Bob Arum believing his client to go and get the belt from Regis Prograis? Let's keep it real. I don't think Bob Arum wants to put that money up. I don't think Bob Arum wants to risk some millions to put Tio in there with Regis Prograis, because now his fighter will lose it maybe again. Is Bob Arum going to put Tio back and try and make him maneuver to other fights? Because the truth about it is, Tio, if he really wants to fight, he can go to purse bids. He can go to purse bid, and that fight will happen. So it's all a matter of time. We'll see if Teofimo Lopez figures out how to get this fight with Regis Prograis. Will Bob Arum put some money up and, invest into his client? Does he think his client can be the WBC champion, bruv? Do you think he thinks that his client, Teofimo Lopez, can win that WBC belt and bring it back to Top Rank? That's the only way Top Rank's going to invest in you. If Top Rank believe that they can send you there to bring back the belt, they're going to invest in you, bro. But I don't think that Bob Arum believes it. I don't think that Bob Arum believes right now that Tio's ready for Regis Prograis. I don't know. It just doesn't look like the energy's going that way. We know that Teofimo Lopez is right now in position for that WBC belt. We already know that Tio is in position for that WBC belt, bro. So is he going to take it, though? Remember, this is a man that wanted to fight Taylor at catchweight. Laughing out loud. Tio will be champ at 140, says Max. Danny says Tio is coming and destroying everyone. He ain't destroying no one yet, though. Sandor Martin was a very tough fight, to be honest. At the end of the day, yes, he won the fight, but that fight against Sandor Martin, Tio looked frustrated. Tio was punching the air a lot, and Tio he also got dropped. And Tio is getting dropped against lesser fighters nowadays. Teofimo Lopez is getting dropped by lesser men. Lesser men are dropping Teofimo Lopez, bro. That's not nice for him. That's not good for his credibility. Teofimo Lopez getting dropped by lesser men. Think about this. Haney ain't been dropped by Sandor Martin. Devin Haney never got dropped by George Kambosos. Yeah? You want to keep it real? Let's keep it real. Devin Haney never got dropped by no George Kambosos. But Teofimo Lopez got dropped. Teofimo Lopez got dropped by Sandor Martin. Devin Haney won't be getting dropped by Sandor Martin, bro. I mean, I just want to say, bro, I just want to keep it 100 here, that Tio did look a little bit frustrated. Now, I'm not saying that Tio ain't going to do better and styles make fights. But Tio looked frustrated, bro. Tio was asking, I don't even think I got it anymore. Teofimo Lopez was thinking, I don't even think I got it anymore. He said that himself. He said that himself. And let me tell you guys something right now, bro. Yes, Teofimo Lopez, he did something great. But now that he ain't going to fight Regis Prograis, what did he say himself? Maybe he get the fight with George Kambosos. Because those demons on Teofimo Lopez's head are still waving around from Australia. The Australian guy has already put demons on his head. The Australian guy has already cursed Teofimo Lopez with what he did. Can you imagine if Teo fights Kambosos and he struggles? Hey, bro, styles make fights. And Kambosos knows a way to beat Teo. Can you imagine if Teo and Kambosos fought again and Teo goes and struggles again? Man. If fucking Teofimo Lopez struggles against George Kambosos in a rematch, yeah, it's over then. Then we know that Teo's got problems. Then we know that Teo's got problems. I'm just saying, bro. If that's the fight that they're going to make for Teofimo Lopez, fans better wish that Teo puts George Kambosos to sleep or totally dominates him. Because this time round, even though we heard and we knew or we saw Teofimo Lopez was sick. Teofimo Lopez, the doctors claimed in ESPN, he had some lung issues. The same Teofimo Lopez that was doing somersaults after the fight had finished. I'm just going to let you know this now, bro. If he ain't going to fight Regis, he ain't got many opponents to fight. Who's he going to fight? Barboza. Ain't nobody give a fuck about Barboza. Ain't nobody give a fuck about Barboza, mate. So right now, I'm saying this right now. If Teofimo Lopez fights George Kambosos, he better fuck George Kambosos up. Ain't nobody gonna give you no remorse. Ain't no boxing fan gonna want to know excuses. He's gonna need to go in there and put on a great performance. The performance he gave against Sandor Martin. Hey, listen. If Teo gets dropped by George Kambosos again, then Teo got something wrong with his chin, bro. No, not even his chin. Sorry. Teo got something wrong with his positioning, his focus, and his vulnerabilities. If Teofimo Lopez cannot fight calculatedly, use his footwork correctly, use his defense correctly, use his offense correctly, master his jab the way that he needs to use his jab. If Teo can't bring that to the table, George Kambosos will fucking do something again. If Teo thinks he's going in there to knock George Kambosos out again and let his ego get to him and not respect George, then shit can go wrong. All I'm saying is Teo is a good fighter, but he's not showing better attributes to what he is. He's just not showing great attributes to what it is. You know, he's got better attributes, but he's not using them. And it's like he's very subjective in a fight. Like the way that he was subjective in the George Kambosos fight, he was subjective in the Sandor Martin fight. He was missing a lot of punches. He was putting himself out of balance. He was showing that he wasn't able to focus for the whole fight. These are bad fucking signs. Now, I'm not one of those guys like Eddie Hearn or what's his name? What's that guy in your country Teddy Atlas, and all these other guys, even the other guys now, even Oscar and everybody else, they're not on. They believe Teofimo Lopez needs help. People in boxing, which are professional people, they believe Teo needs some guidance and help. Is Teofimo Lopez digressing as a fighter? That's very hard to say. Because at 140, this is a new division and he's got to fight better opposition. We only know where he really is now once he fights a top 5 140 pounder. We really don't even know where Teo really is until he gets to fight at 140 pounds with a top 5 opponent. And then people might change their mind and say, wait there, Teo was able to hang in there and he won. But going forward, there's a lot of questions. There's some question marks now. Teofimo Lopez is not sailing anymore. He's on a good scale trying to be great. And it looks like it's just, a lot of people, they don't believe in him anymore. A lot of people doubt him now. They never used to doubt him like they doubt him today. They never used to doubt the takeover like the way they doubt him right now. See, at the end of the day, it's performances. And Teo, yes, he's winning, but the last performance against a Sandor Martin, which was not even at 140 anymore, went up in weight, had to come down in weight, right? This was a made-up opponent for him. Even though this was the second opponent after Pedraza, this was the opponent that they were going to pick anyway. If you're going to struggle and you're going forward, you can't show those vulnerabilities against the top guys. The top guys will exploit those situations. But let's see what you guys are saying. Hit the like button. You're listening to Rap Star Boxing. Right. Let's get to this conversation right now. Yo, Ben Gunn, mate, says Teo would get battered by Regis Prograis. Ben Gunn believes that Teofimo Lopez will get battered, black and blue, by Regis Prograis. I don't know about that, Ben Gunn. I don't know. That is Sandor Martin's wife. Not surprised about that. Aaron thinks Teo is a schmuck. Bob, Aaron thinks Teofimo Lopez is a schmuck. Prograis will send Lopez to the morgue. Carlos Mendoza says Prograis would send Teofimo Lopez to the morgue. Dimitar says too early for Teo to fight Regis. If he is smart, he should avoid Regis Prograis. Teo will get his wig pushed back. You're funny, Ben Gunn. Teo becomes a champion at 140 in 2023. Mark my words, says Max. Yeah, Max, I just want you to put your money where your mouth is, though. If it's an opponent that's going to be tough, you better not fucking run away like you might do. Don't run away with Teofimo Lopez. Teo fans are faking it. You know, the Teo fans, they don't want to put money on Teofimo Lopez anymore. The Teofimo Lopez fans are fakers. They're just with Teo because they got to be with Teo. They don't like Haney and all them guys. Don't be running away, bro. I'm telling you now, till this day, you better put your money down. If Teofimo Lopez fights Regis Prograis, Max, how much money are you putting on Teo? Let me see if you're a hardcore or an emotional fanboy. How much money are you going to put on Teo if he's going to fight Regis Prograis next? Let's talk boxing. Come on. I'm going to use my brain and I ain't going to use my fucking heart. How much money would you got the balls? How much money has Max got the balls? Has anybody got the balls to put that money on Teofimo Lopez versus Regis Prograis if the fight is next? Have you got any real balls? Or are you faking it for Teofimo Lopez? Come on. All right, $100. I'll give you that. That's only £65. I'll give you £65. Ain't shit. Let's do it. £65 only on fucking Teo. Yeah, you really fucking really believe he can win. Hey, listen, Teo fans have to back Teo because they don't like Haney. Teo fans have to back Teo because they don't like Haney, bro. But I'm a real fan, and I ain't no fanboy. I ain't no fanboy. Right now, Regis Prograis is money all the way to the bank versus Teofimo Lopez. The smart money. The smart money is Regis Prograis, bro. Yes, Teofimo is good. But at 140 right now, the smart money has to be with Regis Prograis. If I lost that money on Regis Prograis, you deserve the money. You deserve it. Hey, listen, I'll double the bet at least. Let's put 200. Let's put 200, bro. Yeah? See, I know how the fans think. That's the difference. I know how the fans' mindset is. And I know how the fans operate on the YouTube. Yeah? I know sometimes fans are not 100%. But they got to back their talk. And you better back that talk. You better back that talk, bro. Hey, remember, this is the man that wanted to fight Taylor at catchweight, says Ben Gunn. Teo will be champ, says Max. All right. Teo coming to destroy everyone. All right, mate. All right, mate. Yes, sir. Let's go a bit more down. If countries to fight like he was, no jab, no blocking, he will have big problems going forward. Ben Gunn says Kambosos should ask him to fight at catchweight. The balance is no good. Max is showing the cap sign. Hey, Ben Gunn says that low guard gets him knocked out against Regis Prograis. Teo needs to sharpen up against a real cherry and get used to 140.
What up?
How are you?
I'm great.
Can we meet you?
My name is Tunde Tupac, aka the Rap Killer,
Tunde Tupac.
the Rap Flexer, kill them all.
Your
Rappers.
name, your name.
Your name is
Tunde
Tunde.
Tupac.
Tunde Tupac.
You can write the Rap Killer there.
But Tunde is your
It's
name.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Tunde, with your dressing, I know the kind of song that you're about to present.
Yes.
So you want to tell us about it?
Just rap game. I kill the rap game because the haters want us
No,
down,
no,
but they're not going to
You
get
don't,
us.
you don't
Calm
need to
down.
tell us about the haters now.
Rappers, right? You're a
Yes.
rapper.
Rapper.
Good. Let's hear you.
Check it. Ha ha. Check it. Ha ha ha. Check it. Check it. Check it. I rule everywhere. I rule. They want to take me down, but they cannot take me down. Yeah. I rule New York. I rule Lagos to Atlanta. We go to Chicago.
Tunde, you crazy motherfucker. Yes, man. But look, we're going to get back to this one a little in a bit. But listen to this one. So I've been watching all these YouTube channels now, yeah? And Terence Crawford said that he wants to fight Errol Spence again. So now people are going everywhere on YouTube, right? And they're cursing Errol Spence, saying that, oh man, you can't fight Keith Thurman. Now the new narrative is that everybody's saying on YouTube that most people are saying that Keith Thurman is a tune-up. Let me say that, bro. That Keith Thurman now is a proper tune-up. That he is no more than a tune-up. These are the American fans. So this is a simple question to the American fans. I've been watching boxing for years of my life. Now, the ones that want Thurman to fight, don't want to see the Thurman fight. They're calling Thurman a big tune-up. A big tune-up was a David Avanesian fight, you Crawford fucking fanboys. This is a message to the Crawford and the American fanboys out there, which are blatantly saying that Thurman is a tune-up. Is Thurman a tune-up fight? Is a simple question. Yes or no? Is Keith Thurman a tune-up fight for Errol Spence? Yes or no? I want to know what you guys are saying. Do you class Keith Thurman now as not a threat? And do you really class him as a tune-up? Because I haven't heard that word, tune-up, for Keith Thurman. This is well beyond its used by date. Vigilante Williams says no. Boots retires Thurman. Thurman is good fighter, but not elite, says Max. How is Thurman a tune-up, says Vigilante Williamson. He may not be in his prime, but tune-up is ridiculous. This is well beyond its used by date, says Reptile Lifestyle. So he disagrees with you, Vigilante Williamson. Damn, you hating on all my favorite boxers today, Tio and Bud. I'm just keeping it real, and you don't like the real. So you use the word hate, which is weak. The man that has only lost to Pacquiao. But let me say this. Keith Thurman now is not a threat anymore in the boxing industry. When you look at the American fans, but maybe it's mainly the Terence Crawford fans. Terence Crawford fans are always there hating on Errol Spence's opponent. And now they're hating on Keith Thurman because all those Terence Crawford fanboys and the channels in America, they've been jumping on Thurman and calling him a big tune-up for Errol, the Truth, Spence Jr. Now, if he was a tune-up, what the fuck was David Avanesian, bro? Where's those Crawford fans now? If he's a tune-up, what the fuck was David Avanesian, bro? Somebody please talk to me. If Thurman is a tune-up, right? What is David Avanesian for Terence Crawford? Keep the same fucking energy. You guys are hating on Thurman, that Thurman is a tune-up now. That's a disrespect to boxing, bro. You basically saying as a unified champion, the unified champion who's only lost to Manny Pacquiao is a fucking tune-up and he ain't a nobody. You basically calling him just a gatekeeper now. Not even a... Wait. You just called Thurman less than a gatekeeper. Unless a gatekeeper's got a chance. You're calling Thurman a tune-up. What the fuck is happening in America? What is happening to the American fans? They have become proper fucking mad. They're acting like boxing don't mean shit. Thurman is the biggest name for Terence Crawford ever. Listen, Thurman's the biggest name that Terence Crawford has never faced. And Thurman is a unified champion. At 147, Thurman has a fucking elite resume. Well, much better than Terence Crawford anyway. So where does this hate come from? Why do the fans hate on Furman? Because Furman ain't no tune-up in my eyes. If Furman's a tune-up, bro, boxing's stupid. If Furman is just a tune-up, though, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a proper disrespect to a guy who's a unified champion. You're calling him less of a man than a gatekeeper. You're calling Furman a less of a man than a gatekeeper, bro. You're basically calling Furman less than David Avanesian. The fuck? Furman ain't even nobody is what you're basically saying. He's just a good name now. A boxing learner says it's lots of inactivity. Hayes in the motherfucking building. What's going on, my brother Hayes? Boxing learner says it's lots of inactivity, bro. Ben Gunn says Furman ain't forgetting how to knock a man them out. Whoever said, Tip Bailey says, whoever said Keith a tune-up deserves to be blocked and reported and taken off of YouTube. Tip Bailey says, whoever says Keith is a tune-up, block them, report them, and don't let them come back. Furman a good fighter, but he got all the tools. MAW in the building. Blessings to MAW. Merry Christmas to you, bro. That's funny, man. Like and subscribe. That's right, MAW. Like and subscribe, brother. He's only fought in February. Hey, man, I don't know about that, yeah? But Furman being a tune-up, that's a bit harsh. You know? A tune-up is a man that has got no chance to win. A tune-up is a man that you use like you use with Kampa. Like they tried to use with Tio, tried to use with, as you saw, Sandor Martin. A tune-up is the guy that you just use like fucking Canelo did with Yildirim. You want to talk about a tune-up like Canelo did that with Yildirim, and now you're calling Keith Furman the same level guy. Holy fuck. A tune-up is a man that they just put in there, in the ring, so you can just keep it moving. Is Keith Furman just an object now? Is Keith Furman just an object now? Because I'll tell you what I'm going to do on my next live. I'm going to name and shame these channels in America in what they're saying about boxing. I'm going to name and shame these big channels what are saying, what I'm looking at, and they think they're real boxing fans. They got to be named and shamed. I'm going to take the videos. I'm going to take the pictures. These guys in America are calling Keith One-Time Furman a tune-up. And why do you think they're calling Keith Furman a tune-up? What's the objective of calling One-Time Keith Furman a tune-up? It's because most of those fanboys are Terence Bud Crawford fanboys. Not fans, but fanboys. And what they want to see is Errol Spence against Crawford. They don't want to see nobody else and no Keith Furman. So by hating on Keith Furman and discrediting him more, takes away from Errol Spence to fight him. You get what I'm saying? But hit that like button for your boy Rapstar, bro. I don't think many people have come out. They're still busy in Christmas. So we might have to cut this one short, brother. Brothers, fanboys are flip side haters, says MAW. Hey, let me answer the call. I'm going to be back in a minute.
This is the only sport where you can kill a man and get paid for it at the same time. It's legal. So why not use my right to do so? But some people will say that.
Is this fight really on that level? I mean,
This is the level of this fight. This is the funeral right here. It's just no casket yet. This fight right here, I will get a body on my record. I've been wanting one for a long time now anyway. And what better opponent to do it with? So much pain, so much frustration, so much things that have been going on in my career. I want a body, and he gonna be the body. Like I said, I meant everything, even with the killing part. I meant that. I do want a body on my record, but
like I don't want to kill somebody
back
for
a
a
little
few
bit.
seconds.
nah.
Yo, I want a fucking body. You understand? I want a fucking body, bro. That's what I want. Nah, man, I want a body. I want to see death. I want to put a body in a bag. Shit, man, them talks that Wilder used to do were bad. They were mad talks. People never used to look at what Wilder's brain used to think about. And Deontay Wilder, man, he's a new man now. Wilder's a new man now, brother. But yo, we're going to catch everybody on the next live. I'm going to see you guys later. And listen to this. What's your highlights for 2022? Let's talk about what you want to talk about on the next live. What's your highlights? What is your lows and your highs? What did you enjoy? What didn't you enjoy? What's the biggest highlights for you and the lows of 2022? If you send me the message and I get some messages on any of my or underneath this live, then we might go to another live. Then we might do another live later on. But if you guys have got a topic that you want to cook on for the first time ever, I'm going to talk about your topic. For the first time ever, we're going to talk about whatever messages you send me. If I don't get many messages, then we're just going to leave it to the next one. But what is your most big highlights, or what do you want to talk about in 2022, bro? You know what I mean? But I'm going to catch you guys on the later one, on the next one. Until then, I wish you guys eat as much turkey as you can. Still on off over here. We're still on the fucking leftovers of everything, bro. But I'm going to say this to you guys right now. Give me some topic and we might cook your topics for your subjects first time on Rap Star Box Knowledge. Until then, I'm out of here. Peace out.